Dalia Ayalon-Sinclair. I was born in Israel in 1947, 1973. I came with a husband and two children, a daughter and a son. Yes, and they were very young. Like my daughter was 3 and 9 months, and my son was 2 and 6 months. And it was a very difficult period when we arrived because 3 months later, the Yom Kippur War broke in Israel. And we were faced with a lot of trauma because family were called up and there were wars, and we were watching it on television, the war. And my husband actually wanted to go back because he felt that, need to go back and help, but was warned by his mother, don't come, I've got a few sons already there. So it was worrying, and one of his brothers was missing for a while. Once you land, you say, what have I done? As usual. A lot of people sort of feel that sense of, what am I doing here, away from home? Is it right? Is it wrong? How long am I going to be here? And all that stuff. But yes, it was a good move. It opened a lot of opportunities later in life, once the kids were grown up more. Because whilst they were young, I wasn't working. I was more at home. And once they grew up, I was able to engage in other things. So it was exciting.
No problem.
The kids eventually went to kindergarten. Every step like that is an adjustment. But kids in kindy, we immediately got a lot of friends, mainly Israelis to start with. It was natural because my relatives were living in North Bondi, so eastern suburbs. So at first we were in North Bay for a short time, and then we bought an apartment in Kerlouis Street in Bondi, and then we moved to North Bondi, and then mostly in the eastern suburbs, yeah. A few years, and my husband then opened his own coffee shop and pizzeria, and sort of working. Again, that's difficult and wasn't easy because the hours were crazy with a young family. Once the kids started school and they went to the yeshiva school in Flat Street, it became easier. I started working a bit and helping my husband. And later, I'll jump straight to the fact that the Israeli club was established, and I was very much involved with that. So again, it became a home away from home. So we engaged with lots of Israelis, Israeli culture. We had lots of Jewish festivals. I started an Israeli dance group, and they were invited to perform in intercultural, multicultural events, which were fantastic. Even at the opera, we won a prize. So it was a lot of excitement, and that actually took me to yet another level, which was working for Radio SBS. And later I became a coordinator of the program, the Jewish Hour. So it was Hebrew, English, and Yiddish, all languages I could speak, which was good. So Australia for me was really an opportunity to meet people from various diverse cultures. And I felt that Australia is really a place where people can work together and achieve, even if there are enemies somewhere else, in Australia, they should be working together. And I thought that was fantastic.